Hello and welcome to my food channel. This is Chef Sahar Murkos. Today I will be sharing with you a braided bread recipe. I'll be listing as always the ingredients underneath this video. Before I start, can you please like the video, subscribe if you didn't subscribe, and share the recipe? Thank you. Here I have 1 kg of strong white flour, and I have here 300 ml of warm tap water. I added 1 tablespoon of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of honey. Okay, you have to mix them really well and leave it to double its size, or foam at least. Okay, as our yeast mixture is getting ready, I'm adding here 2 eggs. I will whisk them first before adding them to the mixture. A bit of salt and 1/4 of a cup of oil. I'm using olive oil. Now I'm adding the yeast. It took like 7 minutes for the yeast to foam and be ready. And I'm mixing all the mixture together. As you know, I added all the ingredients, including the water. Okay, so I should have like a combined soft, slightly sticky mixture, which is supposed to be like that. If it is too stiff, add tiny bit of water, like a tablespoon. If you feel it is too sticky, you cannot handle it, add a tablespoon of flour. And you see how it's sticky? It's sticking to the bottom. This is how it's supposed to be. I'll add a bit of oil to it. I'll move it to another box and add water to it, add oil to it, sorry. And then leave it to ferment for like 1 hour and a half. As the dough was too sticky for me, I spread some flour on the worktop and played a bit or kneaded a bit, and then I will add it to this bowl and add a bit of oil and put a cling film and leave it for at least an hour to 1 hour and a half. It depends how cold or how warm your room is. After that, the mixture has doubled, or the dough has doubled its size. I'm spreading on a worktop that I'm going to work on some flour. And I will take my dough out. As you see, it really, really doubled its size. And I'm just rolling it like a sausage shape and splitting it to 3 equal parts. And then after splitting it, to 3 equal parts, I'm splitting each 2 parts as well equally, like halving it. I'm using each 2 halves to braid together and make a loaf. You will see how I will be doing it. Now, if you feel that your bread is too difficult to handle, leave it. Mine wasn't, because I left it long enough. Now I'm taking the 2 halves, okay, and rolling them into long sausage rolls. Okay, it should roll easily. Again, if it didn't roll, please leave it for another 10 minutes and try. But if you left your dough from the first place for 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, you shouldn't have any difficulty doing it. So I'm rolling them to the same length and try as well to the same thickness, and then putting them like a cross from the middle, and then start braiding, like twisting them, okay, and sealing the edges. Look, see, I'm putting it in the middle, and then I will start braiding like a twist. It's more than a braid. This is the easiest way to braid your loaf. You could do three pieces, but this is easier. Everyone can do this. And as you see, I will stick the edges and then roll it in like a snail. So this is how it's supposed to look like. I will do the rest and then show you how exactly they are going to look like. Now, my advice, I wet a tray and then put my baking paper so that it doesn't move when I put it, and then spread some flour. And here I did all 3 of them. I'll cover them with a cloth for another 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. They should really double the size. They look very small now, but you should see how they look like after they were fermented for another 1 hour. This is how they look like after 1 hour. I'm doing an egg glaze, just 1 whole egg. I whisk it really well, and I'm brushing my braided bread, and I'm baking it in the oven. I started at temperature of 200 and then topped it to 240. It took like 25 to 30 minutes for it. It should look really dark gold, not brown, dark gold. And this is one of the tastiest bread. I have grown in Palestine having that, and we call it in Arabic خبز مجدول أو عيش مجدول. It's really, really tasty. Everyone will love it in your family. If you have got any questions, please do not hesitate me by emailing me or contacting me on my Instagram account or on my Facebook page. Please do like the recipe and subscribe and activate the bell button so that you will constantly get my new recipes. See here, after putting the egg glaze, I put some sesame. This is how it looked like in temperature of 200. And now after I top the temperature for 240, 250, and it looks, this is how it should look from the inside. It's really tasty. Thank you for watching.